you know how when like you're high, but you don't know you're high, but when you realize you're high, that's when it starts to like intensify. Y'all. Hey Bookies, welcome back to my channel. As you can see by the title of the video, I'm about to be telling y'all about this first time I done greened out off of edible, and then I had to go meet this boy at the movies. But anywho, before I get into that video, I just want to say thank you guys for watching my last video. It seemed like y'all really like enjoyed it, and I'm really glad y'all enjoyed it. I'm really glad y'all enjoyed it. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you for liking. Thank you for commenting. Like, thank you for engaging with me. I love it. Thank you. But anywho, okay, so boom. This happened like, it was actually fairly recent because it's July right now. This happened almost a year ago actually. This happened back in December of last year. And it was over Christmas break. I had went back to my hometown to go see my best friend for like a couple days, a few days, whatever. And for some reason, before I went, I was like, let me try to get some edibles before I go, so we can be like real lit, whatever. Baby, that was the first mistake right there. Anywho, so I ended up getting edibles or whatever, and I'm not gonna say how I got them, where I got them from, who I got them from. Just know I got them from a trusted source. I knew what I was doing. You know what I'm saying? I knew what I was doing. And yeah, I got the edibles. I ordered 2 different types of edibles, and I'm gonna insert them. I'm gonna insert them right here. So I ordered the 2 type of edibles, and for some reason I thought we was gonna end up like, you know, eating all of it. I thought we was gonna end up eating all of it. So I was like, let me just get like a good amount, you know, just in case we finish one and we want some more later. Woo. So boom, I ordered the edibles on a Tuesday, and I ended up leaving on Thursday. And before I left, like literally right before I was getting ready to get in the car, I was putting all stuff in the car, I was getting ready to like pull out, and the mailman came and dropped off the package, which was really good because I was really hoping that he would, you know, I would get to the package first, because I didn't want nobody to open my stuff like, ooh, what is this, I didn't have time for that, because I was doing stuff I had no business doing. Anywho though, the edibles came like right in time, so I got the edibles, put them in the car, and I got on the road. But before I hopped on the road, some of my brain was like, go ahead and take an edible, and so it's gonna kick in by the time you get there. You'll be done lit by the time you get there. Baby, are you out of your mind? Like, what is, like, I'm irresponsible, but I ain't that irresponsible. Like, I'm not, come on now. So anywho, I was like, nah, I ain't gonna do that. I thought about it though, y'all. I really thought about it, but I was like, nah, I ain't even gonna, I ain't even gonna, you know, cause what if woo happen? Anywho, I get there, it's like 105, maybe 102. Keep these numbers in your head, and I keep these numbers in your head. It's like 105. I get there, whoop, say hey to everybody. I'm speaking, I'm hugging, whatever. And then so I go in Madison room, and I'm like, girl, I got these edibles, you know. She didn't even ask no questions. I didn't even finish saying what I was saying. She like, nah, go ahead and split it. So the first one we ate was the Nerds Rope one. So it's like this long. So it's ended up splitting it in half, and it's only 250 milligrams. I didn't know that was a lot. I swear I didn't know that was a lot, y'all. Baby, I didn't know. Y'all, it literally says on the package, like, eat 1/10 of this. Like, don't eat the whole thing. Don't eat half of it. Eat 1/10. Baby, I didn't read none of that. I didn't read none of that, baby. I cracked it in half. I had Madison her piece. I had my piece, and we got the munching on it. So, first red flag should have been, we eating it. And I'm like, bruh, this not no taste good at all. Like, edible supposed to be good, because you know how edible, you know how like when you get an edible, you like, bro, this not too good. You just keep eating more, and before you know it, you done ate the whole package, and now you really in for a real, you know. It wasn't like that. It was disgusting, y'all. It tasted like literally like it was infused with like medicine, like cough syrup, and it was gross. But I was like, we not thinking nothing of it. We just like freaking, we just go eat the whole thing. So we ate both our halves, and we went on about our business. So mind you, it's like 1:15 at this point. We got the whole edible eaten. I go hop in the shower because, like I said, I gotta date at 8 o'clock. It's 1 o'clock though, y'all. It's 1 o'clock. We just ate the edible. I go hop in the shower. I'm watching. So I had like peeped my head out the curtain to change my song, and I see Madison text me. She like, am I tripping or did yours kick in? I'm like, girl, I barely feel a little buzz. Like I feel a little buzz, but it ain't too much. Like, girl, I barely feel it. It ain't even all that. Whole time talking mad cash trash and I don't even know what's in store for me. So boom, I am feeling it at this point. But I'm watching. I get out the shower and it's like 1:40 something at this point. So I get out the shower, I put on my clothes, and I'm like, let me go find something to eat. Mind y'all, like I said, it done started kicking in. But it's like a little buzz. I look at Madison before I walk out the room. She chilling, per usual. I go to the kitchen. I'm walking in the kitchen, y'all. I literally am standing at the door like a superhero. I'm just gauging the kitchen, looking for something to eat. I'm standing at the door like a superhero now. So I see I see a bag of Doritos and I see a bag of Cheetos in a little pantry thing. So I'm in my head talking now, and I'm like, bruh, wouldn't it be insane if you mix the two? So I'm in my head, I'm like, yes. I'm having a whole conversation with myself in my head. I'm like, bruh, that's genius, bro. Like, yes. And I'm like, yes, bro. Go get the bags and mix them together. Whole time I'm in my head talking. And for some reason I feel like I think I'm talking out loud, but I'm not. So I go get the chips, and some in my head say, bruh, record this, bro. You're gonna get rich off this. This is genius. Nobody has ever seen this. Nobody has ever done this. Like, record this right now. You're gonna get discovered. You're gonna be rich. I get the phone. I start recording. I get to mixing them together. I mix them together, and I started eating. So while I'm starting to eat them, I'm eating them, right? I'm looking out the window. I start looking out the window, and I just start talking to myself. I'm like, you're gonna be rich. Like, you're gonna be rich, bro. Nobody has ever thought of this. Whole time I'm talking, I'm in my head. I'm thinking I'm talking out loud, because I'm recording. I'm not supposed to be talking to the recording phone. I'm like, yeah, bro. This is it. This is the big break. Like, you're gonna blow. I'm not saying anything out loud. I'm talking to I'm in my head, bro. And then I look down at the phone and realize I'm still recording. I'm like, oh my gosh. I'm high. That's when I realized I'm high. You know how, like, when you get it out, bro. Get it out. You know how when, like, you're high, but you don't know you're high, but when you realize you're high, that's when it starts to, like, intensify. Yo, what? I was lucky a bar. I was lucky a bar. But listen, so I didn't know I was high, but when I realized I was high, I started, like, getting even higher, and it started, like, it was like warp speed. Like, I'm going up there, and I'm like, oh gosh, here we go. Here we go, bro. Like, bro, I'm gonna see y'all on the other side, bro. I start realizing I'm high, and I'm like, yeah, okay, now I gotta, like, really distract myself. So I go sit on the couch. In my head, I'm just like, bro, I'm so high, bro. I'm just high. I'm, like, super duper high, bro. I'm so high. Like, I'm going up. Like, why am I going up so fast? Like, why am I getting high so fast? Why is it hitting me so hard? I'm like, bro, yo, this edible right here, Thinking I'm talking out loud. I'm in my head. I'm thinking I'm talking out loud. I'm in my head, bro. So then I'm like, okay, Johnny, you need to get out your head, because you're going to start panicking, and then it's going to be really bad. So I get on TikTok. I'm trying to, like, you know, watch TikTok. I can't watch TikTok. I can't focus. Then at the corner of my eye, I see Madison's little brother in his room dancing. For some reason, y'all, I thought that was the funniest thing ever. So I started recording him, and I'm cracking up laughing, bro. Like, I'm cackling. In my head, I'm cackling. But out loud, I'm just like, it's just like a little giggle. Like, but in my head, I'm dying laughing. And I don't know why I was in my head so much. It's really weird. So then I'm like, bro, okay, this is not helping me. I'm still like freaking out right now. So I need to get up and let me go check on Madison. So I go check on Madison to see if she's like freaking out. She's cooling like she always does, because she's used to this, you know what I'm saying? Me, I'm a lightweight. I can't really handle all this. So boom, I'm looking at Madison, she looking at me, she chilling. So I'm like, okay, I gotta act like I'm chilling. So I go sit in the bed with her. Time is going by like at warp speed. Like, it's going by crazy fast, but it's going by so slow at the same time. I don't even know what that means, but like, hey, if you get it, you get it. So I go sit in the bed with Madison, and I'm just chilling. I'm just like, okay, let me make sure, you know, she's calm, she's cool. Whole time I'm starting to freak out. I'm starting to like get out of my body. I'm starting to like float out of my body, but it's a slow, like, I'm coming out of my body, but it's real slow. So I'm like, okay, I'm cool. I can ground myself. Let me try to ground myself. So I'm breathing. I'm trying to meditate. I'm trying to do everything I can to like stay here. I'm trying to stay here, because I'm literally like, I can feel like my soul like leaving my body, and I'm like, yo, I can't, like, I can't tweak out right now. I cannot tweak out right now, bro. I just took the edible like an hour ago. I noticed that, like, I can't feel my body no more. Like, I'm floating out of my body, but I notice I can't feel nothing. I can't move nothing. I'm like, oh gosh, oh no. I'm like, no, bro, I can't feel nothing. I'm like, and then I'm like, bro, where's my heartbeat? So I look I'm like feeling around for my heart. I'm like, bro, where's my heart, bro? I'm like checking my wrist and stuff. I'm like, bro, do I have a pulse? Like, I don't feel my heart. I literally don't feel my heart. My heart is not, it's not there, bro. It's not there. I'm like checking my pulse. I'm like, bro, am I here? Like, am I alive? Like, so then I just like grab Madison, and I'm like, bro, like, are you not freaking out right now? Like, I'm tripping. Like, please help me. She like, bro, you need to, like, get off me, brother. Like, you need to chill. She do that every time I tweak out. So I'm like, bro, nah, bro. Like, are you, bro? So I'm like grabbing Madison to make sure that I'm still here. So like, I grab Madison, and I'm just holding on to her, and I'm just like, okay, you know, I can feel Madison. So I know I'm still here. I get on TikTok. I try to make some TikToks with her. I made a TikTok or two with her. And I'm still not doing good. So it's like 3 o'clock at this point. Madison has to go somewhere. I don't even know where she went. But she went somewhere. She left me at home with her little brother. Y'all, I don't know why. Oh my gosh. This is when it starts getting really bad. As soon as Madison left me, y'all, it's like the whole world just like flipped upside down. Like, I wasn't even human no more, baby. I'm out of my body at this point. I can't even see nothing. Y'all, literally, Madison left. So I'm like, okay, let me try to lay down. I'm laying there, and I'm like, bruh, why do I see myself laying down? Like, I'm looking at myself laying down, and it's like, so then I try to like shake out of it. Like, I try to like, I'm like I'm like in the bed like this. I'm like, bro, shake back, Johnny, shake back. I start going crazy, y'all, because I'm trying to like bring myself back, and it's like, Johnny. So then, like, I don't know if I came back or what, but I stood up, and I like I walked like 2 laps around the room. For some reason, I don't know what that was gonna do. I walked 2 laps around the room, and I sat back down. And then so I'm just like, okay, you can't go to sleep. If you go to sleep, you're gonna die. Like, that was in my head. If you go to sleep, you're gonna die. So I'm sitting in her bed, and I'm just like laying against the pillow. Y'all, why Madison's little brother walk in the room? He ain't walk in the room. This nigga bust in the room, looked at me, and shut the door back. I'm like, okay, that was weird. Whatever. He did it again. He bust in the room. He looked at me. He shut the door back. I'm like, okay, like, he's weird. The little nigga's weird. Like, he do stuff like that all the time. So I'm not even tripping. Like, I'm not even tripping. He did it again, y'all. He bust in the room. He looked at me. He shut the door back. I'm like, nah. Nah, bro. No. Like, am I looping right now? He just bust in the room. look at me, shut the door back. He did that for like 5 minutes straight, bro. I'm like, yo, Madison, you got to come back, sweetie. Like, you got to get back here now. It's no way I'm sitting in this room looping like this. So I can't even, like, I'm not even trying to fight it. I'm not even trying to, like, panic. I'm just like, bro, what is happening? Finally, I don't even know what happened, y'all. I just was like, bro, let me just close my eyes. Like, let me just close my eyes. I closed my eyes. The whole world was going like this. And then my ears started ringing. So I don't know if any of you ever like passed out before, but you know, like right before you pass out, your vision do something weird, and then your ears, like you can't hear. But I could hear, but my ears were just ringing. It was like a weird little, I don't even know. And the next thing I knew, I blinked and it's like 5 o'clock. It's like 5 o'clock, 6 o'clock. I don't even know. I just know like I went to sleep or something happened. I don't know what happened between that like 3:45 and like 6 o'clock. I don't know what happened. I don't know if I died. I don't know what happened. I just know I blinked and Madison was back. And she was like, do you want to start getting ready to go? You know, start getting ready to go to the movies. So I'm like, okay, cool. Whole time I'm not okay. Like, I'm worse off than I was before. I went to sleep, woke up in worse condition than I was before. I started getting ready. I put on my clothes, put on my like cute little outfit or whatever. So now I gotta put on my lashes and I gotta do my eyebrows. Y'all, I'm literally standing there in Madison's room, in the middle of Madison's room. Madison's sitting on her bed. She looking at me. I'm looking at her. She's like, bro, are you okay? I'm like, yeah, I'm good. She was like, I was like, I just feel like, I just kept saying that over and over. I was like, I just feel, and she was like, you feel sick? And I was like, no. And then it was like when she said that, it just triggered something in my brain to like be sick. She was like, you feel sick? And I was like, no. And then I was like, actually, I went to swallow, y'all. Maybe you already knew what time it was. I went to swallow and I just like took off to the bathroom. And it wasn't even me. Like, it wasn't even me running to the bathroom. My body just involuntarily took off to the bathroom. So I'm running to the bathroom and I just hurl. I'm croaking. I'm like dying, y'all. I get to the bathroom and I'm just throwing up. Y'all, I didn't even eat nothing that day. Like, only thing I had was like them Doritos and Cheetos, that edible, and like a donut. And it's probably something to drink. That's all I had that day. And it's like 7 o'clock at this point. So I get to throwing up and stuff. I'm throwing up. And y'all remember how I told y'all I was in my head the whole time? I'm thinking, I'm talking out loud. I'm in my head, y'all. I'm like bent over the toilet. I'm like, call the ambulance. Call the ambulance. Call the ambulance. Call the ambulance. I'm looking at Madison. She looking at me. She just like, and I'm like, bro, call the ambulance. Call the ambulance. Call the ambulance. Why she not moving to call the ambulance, y'all? Because I'm not even saying it out loud. Like, I'm in my head. I'm in my head, and I'm like, bro, call the ambulance, call the ambulance. I ain't have my phone on me. I couldn't get up. I was weak. I was just, like, bent over the toilet. Like, it was so bad, y'all. I don't even know what I threw up, but I just threw up. I threw up and threw up and threw up and threw up and threw up. Like, y'all, I threw up my whole life, bro. I threw up my whole life. And then, so I'm like, bro, Madison, tell that boy I can't come to the movies, bro. I can't come. Like, I'm not coming, bro. There's no way I can come like this. I'm still tall. I'm still higher than high at this point. I'm high. I'm like peaking. I'm at a peak high right now. So I'm like, bro, I can't come. She like, no, bro, you gotta go. You gotta go, bro. Get up and like brush your teeth and stuff, cause you gotta go. I'm like, no, man, I can't. She's like, bro, come on, you gotta go. So I get up. And I'm weak. I'm super duper weak at this point. So I'm like walking like a zombie. I'm just walking like a zombie around the house and stuff. So I go back in the room and I try to put my lashes on. I got the lash in my hand and I'm like, I put the glue on it. I'm trying to put it on my eye. I'm like this, y'all. I'm sitting at the mirror. I'm like this. I can't even get the lash in my eye. I got glue all on my eyebrows, glue all on my eyes, all on my chin. Like, it's everywhere, y'all. I could not hold my hand still for nothing. So Madison's sitting there watching me. She like, you need help? I'm like, I got it, bro. I got it, bro. And I didn't have it, but eventually I got the lashes on, and I was gonna do my eyebrows, but I was like, bro, I can't even put my lashes on. I'm not even gonna try to do my eyebrows. We get in the car, and mind you, when Madison is driving, y'all, the last thing I'm gonna do is take my eyes off the road. Baby, that's the last thing I'm gonna do. I wouldn't dare take my eyes off the road with Madison behind the wheel. No, baby, she need all the eyes she can get. So I knew something was wrong. I hopped in the car and instantly slumped over. Like, I went straight to sleep as soon as I got in the car. We put up the Burger King, and Madison's like, bro, you need to eat something. You need to put something in your system because you just threw up all that. Like, you need to eat something. So what do you want? I'm like, bro, I don't want nothing, bro. I can't eat. I'm not finna eat. Don't make me try to eat. Like, I'm not finna eat. She got me a small fry and a small Sprite. So she's like, bro, here, try to eat something. Try to drink something, you know. Whole time, she hides the kite, too. The edible's eating her up. The edible eating the edible tearing Madison up, but she just hiding it. Whole time she just hiding it. We pull up to the movies. She's like, bro, are you gonna get out? I'm like, no. No. She opened my door. She's like, are you gonna get out? Like, I'm like, no. She's like, bro, he's here. Like, are you gonna get out? I'm like, no. She was like, bro, do I need to call him over here to come get you out of this car? And I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna get out, bro. I get out, and my date is there. I'm gonna say my date because, like, I don't want to say his name. So my date is there, and pull up. He bought my tickets and stuff, and we walk into the movies. So we sit down in the movies, y'all. And we sit down in the movies. We need to go see Amazing Spider-Man, by the way. Ask me if I have any recollection of that movie. Absolutely not. I'm in the middle of my date in Madison. So, you know how, like, you get to the movies, like, you know, like, they be trying to, like, put their arm around you and stuff like that. That's what he was trying to do, and I was just, like, not feeling it. Like, I don't like to be touched anyway, but it's just, like, I definitely don't want to be touched, and I'm, like, greening out. He's trying to, like, you know, and I'm just, like, bro, if you keep jerking me around, I'm gonna throw up on you, and we both gonna be looking crazy in the face. So, I'm just, like, nah, bro, like, you know, I don't want to, let's not do that. So, I'm chilling. I'm sitting there. So he like, we making conversation, whatever. He like, do you want something? And I'm telling him, I explained to him like what was going on. I'm like, listen, I took an edible. I threw up off of it. I'm not doing good right now. Like, please bear with me. So he like, do you need anything? Do you want anything? Like, do you want to go to the snack stand real quick and get you something? He handed me his card. He like, here, go get something from the snack stand. So I was like, bro, I'm not finna, no, I don't want to. He's like, bro, take my car to go to the snack stand. I'm like, bro, I'm not finna walk nowhere, no. So he was like, bro. So he like basically like forced me to go to the snack stand with him. And so we get to the snack stand. He like, what you want? I'm like, I don't want nothing. He like, what you want? I'm like, I don't want nothing. What do you want? I don't want anything. Like, I don't want, I'm good. I promise I'm good. But I don't really remember what happened at the snack stand. I remember he got me some Starburst and a lemonade, and we went back and sat down. So I'm trying to like snack on a Starburst and a lemonade. I'm snacking, I'm drinking, I'm snacking, I'm drinking. And then so I'm just like dying. I'm not doing good. So I just like lay in his lap. I just laid in his lap. And I'm laying in his lap. And it had to be like 15 minutes go by. Some of my brain say, I'm asleep now. Some of my brain say, bro, go to the bathroom. So I jumped up and I like went to the bathroom. Why I go to the bathroom and it's like I want to throw up again. Like, I could feel myself about to throw up, but I'm like, nah, bro, not in here, bro. Not right now, not right now. Like, this is not a good time. Wait till we finish the movie. Wait till we get back home, and I can throw up all night if you want to. I'm not gonna throw up right now. No. I'm like trying to like fight against the gag reflex or whatever it's called. I'm trying to fight against that little thing, and I'm like, nah, bro, I'm not gonna throw up. So I win. I end up winning. So I sit back down and I lay back in his lap because I'm just like, nah, bro, I'm not even feeling this whole thing. I just want to go home. I just want to lay down. Like, so he was like, he checking on me periodically. He like, you good? I'm like, yeah, I'm good. You sleep? Nah, I'm up. The whole time I'm asleep. I'm passed out. I'm gone. Like, I'm gone. He like, you need something? Nah, I'm good. You all right? Like, he just kept checking on me, and I'm like, bruh. So the end of the movie come, go into the little hallway and stuff. We made TikToks, took pictures, that type of thing. We finally left. I go home, back to Madison house, and we cooling. Remember how I told y'all the edible was eating her up, but she wasn't even saying nothing? We go to sleep, right? Why I wake up like 1:30 in the morning, Madison hauling butt out the room. Madison running out the room. I'm like, girl, what is you doing? Like, what are we doing? So I get up and I follow her. She's throwing up. She's throwing up. She's actually throwing up. And when Madison throws up, it's not no cute little bleh, bleh. It's like, that's, I'm not even exaggerating. That's literally what it sounds like. Madison throws up from the deep, dark depths of her stomach. She takes she threw up, she uses her whole soul. And it's just like bad. I'm just like standing there. I'm like, like I know how Madison felt when I was throwing up. Girl, that edible took her out. Do you hear me? That edible took her out. And then so I'm just asking her, like, bro, you good? You need some? Like, do you need something? So I think I went to go get her something to drink or something like that. And after that, baby, let me tell you something. That other pack of edibles I had still sitting in my room to this day. I ain't touched it. I ain't looked at it. I ain't thought about it. None of that, baby. I won't never in my life do another edible like that ever again. To this day, I can't even look at like nerve ropes. I just get nauseous. Like I just can't even like, ugh. Like it just ill. And yeah, that's about it, y'all. That's really what happened my first time I greened out. It wasn't a good feeling. It wasn't a pleasant surprise. Like it wasn't none of that. I didn't have no type of fun at all. It was horrible, y'all. That edible took me through there. That edible took me through there. Do you hear me? It took me through there. But yeah, y'all, that's about it. Listen, let me tell you, if you gonna do an edible, read the directions, y'all. Read the whole packet. Read the fine script. Go online. Do your research on the edible. Take all the proper precautions, baby, because it's not a good feeling. Greening out is not a good feeling. It's no way I should have been high all day like that. It's no way I should have been high all day like that. That was crazy. But yeah, y'all, that's about it. Thank you guys for watching. I don't know when I'm gonna post again. I ain't gonna lie to you. But I got this other story time that I want to tell. But I'm gonna give it a little bit more time. Cause it's kind of insane. But yeah, y'all, that's my story time about my first time greening out. Thank you guys so much for watching. Tune in for my next video. I love you guys so much. Make sure you take care of yourself and make sure you stay safe. I love you guys so much. Bye.